just drop everything and read Jagaan, like right now. Like if you don't know about these frenzied frogs or fractured humans, like dude, just read this manga. It's so good. You honestly don't need to watch this video. Just stop it. Stop the video right now and go read fucking Jagaan. Please do yourself a favor because it's just god tier. Go on. I don't know why you're still here. Just go read Jagaan. You know, you could just, I don't know, stop watching this video and then thank me in the comment section later. There you go. Go read Jagaan. But anyways, if you're still not convinced, then I guess you'll have to sit here and watch this video instead of reading Jagaan. Better sooner than later is what I like to say. But, you know, I digress. I guess I can understand where you guys are coming from. Now, Jagaan starts off following our main character, Shintaro Jagasaaki. And see, what I like about this character is you really don't see characters done like him very much in manga or in fiction at all. Like, our main character, Jagasaaki, is basically living an ordinary life, and he's bored of this ordinary life. And the thing is, he's kind of a psychopath. And it's not like he's your clear-cut, run-of-the-mill psychopath you'd get in other works of fiction, but I guess you don't really blame this guy, and he's a really good take on a dark hero. It's actually pretty weird when you think about it, because I guess you could say he has these psychopathic tendencies, but he's like not far from being an ordinary person. For example, if you get pissed off at somebody, your initial reaction would be to, you know, beat them up or fight them. But Jagasaki, what he does is when he gets frustrated or tired or bored of something, he would fantasize about shooting them. And this is something you really wouldn't expect from, you know, your main character. And when I first found out about this manga, Jagasaki's character was kind of one of the main reasons why I wanted to continue reading past the first chapter. I guess you could say in the back of my mind, I was just thinking, why would this mangaka make this main character like this? And it's just a really interesting take in this story. When you first see Jagasaki, you just feel really uncomfortable seeing him fantasize about shooting his coworkers, some noisy dudes outside of the parking lot that he has to deal with because somebody filed a noise complaint, and as a police officer, he has to deal with that kind of shit. So his job is pretty rough. And then you later see him fantasize about wanting to shoot his girlfriend. It gives you a sense of uneasiness. And then as the story progresses, you actually grow to love this character. And it's just so different and weird. Like I've never felt like genuinely being uncomfortable by a character, let alone the main protagonist, and just liking them. And at times, finding him somewhat relatable. And Jagasaki's uniqueness in this aspect is literally one of the major selling points in the story. Well, it was, at least for me. And in terms of story, oh my god, the writer, Kaneshiro Muneyuki, he just went off. The realistic themes tackled in this manga will dead ass have you thinking about life. There were times when I was reading this and my jaw just dropped. I was happy for characters. I was upset over characters. It's just, this story will definitely leave you with an impression. I'd really love to give you guys examples on these things that left impressions on me in the story, but I would really hate to ruin the experience because this manga is really like nothing you've ever seen before. I would go as far as to compare it to the likes of Gantz and Dorohedoro in terms of its originality and how big of an impression this manga has left me with. If you are a fan of these types of mangas that are obscure and are like nothing you've ever seen before, I cannot stress how much you should read this. The art alone is of such a quality, I would assume that you would want to read it specifically for that reason. I cannot stress enough, the best way to read this manga is to go in blind. Even though you could technically say that about any manga, but this one right here, don't even look up panels, like just read it. I promise you, you will not regret it in the slightest. Just thank me later in the comment section. This series is dark, the art is amazing. I literally just compared it to Gantz and Dorohedoro. You literally have nothing to lose. Just go read it. This series does not deserve to be slept on in the slightest.